Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, Belize Territorial volunteers to visit Sarstoon Island on Sunday. People's United Party to hold up Power to the People tour in Toledo this weekend. And the National Song Competition scheduled for Friday in Belize City. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do?
We?
Go to the door, ask for the ball back. Are you serious? It's my ball, Myrtleback.
You're so dead.
I'd run away.
Yeah, to Uruguay.
Kiss your life goodbye. Sorry.
Let's go.
Dad.
See you, dude. See ya. Remember me and your well.
Nice one. Some friends you are.
Hi. Tell him it was an accident. And we can fix the window. Come on. I'll come with you.
Loyalty. Pass it on.
You go first.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Here now is the news in details. The area representative for the Orange Walk East constituency, Dr. Marco Tulio Mendez, is scheduled to reappear in the Magistrates Court on Monday of next week. Dr. Mendez, who was elected on a People's United Party ticket in the last general elections, was arrested and arraigned early in February on 6 charges, stemming from allegations made by a couple of minors. The charges against Dr. Mendez include aggravated assault of an indecent nature and common assault dating back to 2005. The Orange Walk-based CTV reported on Tuesday that Dr. Mendez was to reappear in court on Tuesday, but there was no magistrate available, and so the case was further adjourned until Monday of next week. Preparations continue and the logistics have been worked out for a planned excursion this coming Sunday to the Sarstoon Island in southern Belize. Organized by the Belize Territorial Volunteers, the trip will take boatloads of Belizeans on the journey to the area which is close to the Belize border with Guatemala. The trip on Sunday is proceeding as planned despite advice from both the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Belize Defense Force for the organizers to reconsider the trip at this time. But the leader of the Belize Territorial Volunteers, Will Mejia, says the trip will go ahead even if there is no assistance from the BDF, because it is important for all Belizeans to know about the rich diversity of the natural resources in that area and that are being plundered by illegal Guatemalan incursions. According to the organizers of Sunday's excursion to Sarstoon Island, the plan is to arrive by 9 o'clock in the morning and depart the area by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Once on Sarstoon Island, they plan to hoist the Belize flag, sing the Belize national anthem, and read aloud the 1859 treaty in which Belize's boundaries were set out. The Opposition People's United Party will hold the second in the series of Power to the People consultation this weekend in the Toledo district. According to information we have been able to gather from social media, the PUP supporters from all over the country will converge on the Big Falls Roman Catholic School grounds on Sunday afternoon for the event. It follows the kickoff consultation, which was held a couple of weeks ago in San Ignacio town. During the course of Sunday's Power to the People tour event, guest speaker will be the leader of the PUP, Francis Fonseca. Area representatives from Toledo East and Toledo West are also scheduled to address the crowd. Apart from addressing the gathering, Fonseca is also expected to field questions and comments from members of the general public. A Belizean originally from Roaring Creek Village is in police lockup in Lehigh Acres, Florida, following a triple homicide at a house where he lives. Based on information we have been able to put together from news reports from Florida, the man in custody is Brian Hyde, and he was arraigned on a charge of driving without a license. Now, it has not been confirmed if Hyde had anything to do with any of the homicides, and investigators and officials from the Florida State Attorney's Office would only say that Hyde's connection with the community was through the victims of the triple homicide. Earlier today, we monitored this report from a local TV station in Lehigh Acres, Florida.
Right now, this is still a large crime scene. Now, take a look. You can see the street still blocked off. The large mobile command unit is here. Now, the Lee County Sheriff's Office not giving us much information yet, but family members are telling us who the victims are and what they believe may have happened.
She was an excellent girlfriend and she was an excellent mom. She loved her baby, and Michael loved his baby also.
Sherry Fleming shows Wink News this photo of her son Mike Kelly with his girlfriend Starlet Pitts, both killed in a Lehigh Acres home. The baby shown in that photo was taken from the home unharmed by the Department of Children and Families.
All I ask is why? Why did they do it? Why? They didn't have to do that. And then they left my grandbaby in there behind. I don't even know.
Fleming also tells us there was a second child on the way. Starlet was 6 months pregnant. The heartbroken mother tells us she has no idea who would do this to her teenage son and their family.
He was a good father, and he loved his baby. He loved his baby mama. He was a good kid.
Family confirms Starlet Pitts' mother, Dorla Pitts, was also killed.
I don't know why nobody would have did that to them. I don't.
Now, family tell us two of the victims, Mike and his girlfriend Starlet, would have been seniors at Lehigh Senior High School in the fall. We're live in Lehigh Acres. Carolyn Brewster, Wink News now.
All right, thank you, Carolyn. A Wink News investigation uncovered a relative of the victims is currently in jail. This man, Brian Omar Hyde, appeared in court this morning for driving without a license.
Only Wink News.
So again, the facts as we understand them are that Dorla Hyde Pitts, who is the sister of Russell Hyde of Roaring Creek, was one of the victims. She was found dead inside the house. Her daughter, Starlet Pitts, who was 6 months pregnant, was also found dead, along with her boyfriend, Mike Kelly. Information we have been able to gather from other sources say that Brian Hyde was found driving his aunt's SUV on Wednesday afternoon, and that is how he ended up in police custody. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Stay tuned for more of the day's stories right after these messages. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
You too can ride off into the sunset. Milon motorbikes are very affordable. There's a high availability for parts and a wide selection of models to choose from. My Milon, my bike. Available countrywide.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. Belize's High Commission in London today announced that a tax information exchange agreement was signed on Monday between Belize and the Swiss Federal Council. The signing, which was done in London, was done by High Commissioner Perla Perdomo on behalf of Belize, while Deputy Head of Mission Frank Grutter signed on behalf of the Embassy of Switzerland in London. According to an official release, the agreement will allow for the exchange of information that is relevant to the determination, assessment, and collection of such taxes, the recovery and enforcement of tax claims, or the investigation or prosecution of tax matters. The taxes for Belize covered by this agreement include the income tax, including surtax and surcharge, the business tax, and the general sales tax. The agreement will enter into force upon the completion of the ratification procedures required by Belize and Swiss law, respectively. The government of Belize, which has previously signed TIEAs with other countries, including the United Kingdom and Australia, remains committed to bringing the country's economic practices into conformity with international standards and to helping improve global governance. Belize's national football champions, Verdes FC, is set to host Gallos Blancos de Querétaro in the Scotiabank CONCACAF Champions League match on Tuesday night in Belmopan. It will be Belize's first participation in the tournament since 2008. The game, which will be played at the FFB Stadium in Belmopan, is set to start at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. In an official release sent out today, Verdes FC says the team has been preparing for this competition for the past 8 weeks and has added several new players to the roster to further strengthen the team. These new additions include Dion Macaulay, Trinidadian Oswin Williams, and Brazilians Uras Silva and William Nascimento. Verdes FC Belize and the Football Federation of Belize will be hosting a joint press conference to present details on the Scotiabank CONCACAF tournament and finally present the completed and approved stadium to the public on Thursday morning at the FFB conference room in Belmopan. The news on the national channel. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
You too can ride off into the sunset. Milon motorbikes are very affordable. There's a high availability for parts and a wide selection of models to choose from. My Milon, my bike. Available countrywide.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them say we're crazy, I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby, don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
In our final segment of the news tonight, we take a look at the weather. Mainly fair conditions are expected heading into the weekend. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers and thunderstorms will be isolated. Tomorrow will be sunny with a few cloudy spells. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state will be choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 80 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 73 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 69 degrees Fahrenheit up at the exposed areas of the mountain Pine Ridge and along the Maya Mountains in the south. Tomorrow, the high temperatures will be around 88 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 94 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 80 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. The tides, there will be a high tide at 14 minutes to 10 o'clock tonight. A low tide follows at 21 minutes to 3 o'clock in the morning. The sun will rise at 5:35 on Thursday morning. It will set at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Friday afternoon, is for fair and warm weather with a chance of only isolated showers or isolated thunderstorms developing. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Ronald Gordon at the Belize Weather Bureau. And now for the latest on the hurricane season, here is the tropical weather update.
We've got some pretty strong winds coming out of the north and west trying to shear apart the system. Already did a number on it, right? Yesterday winds were close to 90 miles per hour. Now they're close to 45 miles per hour. Barely moving. North-northwest at 1 miles per hour. Almost stationary. The eventual track will take the center towards Hilo, probably south of the Big Island, but still losing some of its wind speed. There will be some impacts, though. Even though we are looking south of the area, there will be an increased moisture coming in towards the Big Island. Plus, we've got some decent mountains nearby, and that's going to help lift up and squeeze out any available moisture. So there will be some zones at sea, 3 to 5 inches of rain. So it's not nothing. It just doesn't look like the biggest impact for a tropical system on the islands. It's something that is going to impact them, at least to some degree, will be the wind. The core of that worst of the wind should stay south of the island chain, but there will be some screaming winds coming in, even across, even to Honolulu before the week is done. So that's something that we're going to be watching carefully.
To finalize the news, here again are the main points. Belize Territorial volunteers to visit Sarstoon Island on Sunday, and the People's United Party to hold Power to the People tour in Toledo this weekend. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.